If you're anywhere near the downtown library, you'll hear the sound. Any time of day, any day of the week. The sound of Bob Huizinga cleaning up Omaha.
Any day when it's like this, I'll be here.
The block around the library is Bob's turf, and for the last 6 years, the retired computer salesman would zip around on his bike, snatching up cans, scooping up fast food containers.
And some of it's very elusive. An empty potato chip bag is a real challenge.
But 2 days after his 62nd birthday, it was last October, Bob wondered if he'd ever be able to do this again.
Like somebody flipped a switch, I lost the sense of feeling in my arm.
Bob had a stroke, went through months of rehab, and this spring made a comeback.
I enjoy it. It's great therapy for my legs.
Today, Bob scoots along in his wheelchair,
It's not like work.
sliding along his plastic box, sweeping, and scooping.
You gotta have that quick motion.
A tile scraper he found at Sears turned out to be the perfect tool.
Once I get it into a position where I feel I can make a move on it, it just happens. I have a lot of patience. That's why this kind of stuff doesn't bother me.
But it's not just patience that fuels Bob's cleanup craving.
I get great enjoyment out of seeing everything looking nice and neat. And I know other people do too, because they compliment me on the job that I'm doing here.
He just wants things to look nice.
It's in me to want an environment that's pristine and as clean as you can have it.
Bob says he spends up to 6 hours a day.
And some people, they'll say, it's never ending. It's a losing cause. And you can't take that attitude.
Making lots of friends along the way.
Bye.
Even with the people he spots littering.
The man on the other side threw a cigarette. I was real close to him. He threw a cigarette and he turned around and saw me. He went, "Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking." And I went, "That's all right. Don't, I'll get it." I like to know people. I like to know what they're about.
He says it's kind of like painting the Golden Gate Bridge. He has to start again right after he finishes.
I'm never done.
And at the end of the day, when everything is clean, Bob goes home satisfied.
You don't turn your back on graffiti. You paint and paint and paint until you run out of paint. And I clean and clean and clean until I run out of energy.
Bob Huizinga, one more person making the Heartland proud.